Globally, 70% people, actually, it's a very large number that's there. In India, lifestyle diseases actually creep a little early.
Host Ritu and welcome back to Bubble Chat Season 4. Today we'll be talking on a very important topic which is prevent, live long and strong. हमारे साथ आज हैं डॉक्टर सौमिक कलीटा. डॉक्टर सौमिक is a globally recognized expert with over 30 years of experience in performance medicines and lifestyle. So आज हमारे साथ नूरा ग्लोबल इनोवेशन सेंटर जहाँ से डॉक्टर करिश्मा इज़ ऑल्सो हेयर एंड वो बताएंगी कि व्हाट इज़ अबाउट एआई स्क्रीनिंग, कि हमें प्रिवेंशन पहले कैसे करनी है, किस तरीके से हमें पहले ही पता चल जाएगा क्या स्क्रीन आ रहा है, तो हमें हॉस्पिटल जाने से बचा जा सकता है. वी हेयर अबाउट अ लॉट ऑफ लाइफस्टाइल डिजीजेस. हाउ सीरियस इज दिस प्रॉब्लम ग्लोबली एंड इन इंडिया?
Oh, it is a lot. It's basically, if you're looking at lifestyle diseases, it covers cardiovascular diseases, diabetes, and multiple chronic diseases that we have. And today we are also looking at neurodegenerative diseases like dementia, Parkinson's, that's affecting us. Globally, 70% people, actually it's a very large number that's there. In India, lifestyle diseases actually creep a little early. Things like heart diseases happen at least 10 to 20 years earlier than our Caucasian counterparts because of our genetic makeup. It's a massive problem.
Lifestyle diseases are rising among young people so fast, what I have seen, and what's driving this shift?
We accumulate stress. Stress is one of the basic factors. Lack of sleep is a very, very important driver for lifestyle diseases. Unhealthy food, fast food, ultra processed food is a big driver for lifestyle diseases. There are multiple things. Lack of activity, lack of physical activity is a big driver for lifestyle diseases. What is the leading cause of death globally? Heart disease. Okay, anybody else?
What are the top 3 habits people should adopt immediately for better heart health?
Sleep hygiene is very important. Having a good night's sleep, at least 7 hours of sleep is very important. Physical activity. Physical activity doesn't mean that you need to go to the gym, but regular fidgeting, regular movement around, taking breaks from work and walking around. That's physical activity is very important. Not taking ultra processed food. Knowing the label, reading labels. आप जो ले रहे हो, जो खाना खाते हो, उसका लेबल पढ़ना सीखना चाहिए. That's very important. What does it contain?
How can someone with a family history of heart disease can reduce their risk?
So it's like आपके पास एक गन है, loaded gun है. If you don't pull the trigger, you're not going to get shot. So a person with a family history of heart disease has a loaded gun, but आप यदि उसको trigger नहीं दबाओगे, तो it's not going to run. So if you work on your lifestyle, if you understand that okay, my parents have heart disease, or my parents have, or my uncles have had diabetes. So if you manage your lifestyle well, then you're not going to press the trigger.
Apple watches, wearable devices and ये apps में. So how is it like just a trend or is it helpful?
Oh, it's really helpful. I have one. I wear one. I wear a good smartwatch. Some people have Whoop, some people have Apple. It actually gives you a track. It tells you, see, I track my sleep. It tells me whether my deep sleep is good. Sleep का अलग-अलग patterns है. There's something called REM sleep, rapid eye movement sleep, जहाँ dreams होता है. Then you have a non-REM sleep, where you have deep sleep. Then you are awake sometimes. So, and then there's something called sleep latency. आप सोने से time to bed and time to sleep में कितना changes होता है. So those things can be tracked जहाँ आपको पता नहीं चलता. You can't track it. You can't keep your eyes open and track your sleep. Secondly, it also gives you some amount of data on how much movement you're doing the day, all throughout the day. If I'm sitting here, I'm on a flight, my watch tells me, my watch is stupid, it does not know I'm on a flight, but it tells me aap khade ho jao. So I said, okay, let me just stand up. So it does help. some watches go beyond it. Some wearables go beyond it. They give you they give you heart rate variability, etc. But basic wearables are good. It keeps a good track.
Heart disease is increasing rapidly. What are the biggest hidden risk factors like people ignore sometimes?
Hypertension is something which we don't know. Blood pressure जब बढ़ जाती है लोगों को, people they don't know about it unless it hits, goes above the roof of about 200 or 90. किसको पता भी नहीं चलता. If you go for a regular checkup, if you have an automated machine, where you check your blood pressure is something which is hidden. It can be easily preventable. Then heart diseases you can actually look at your lipid profile on a regular basis. If you actually check your lipid profile, you do your diabetes health, doing your fasting, insulin levels, and you do a cardiac checkup on a regular basis. It's quite preventable.
30s and 40s की एज में हार्ट अटैक्स आजकल ज़्यादा हो रहे हैं. What is the reason behind? Why is it happening?
Stress is very important. Lack of sleep again, ultra processed food, bad physical activity, lack of physical activity, and not getting yourself checked. So someone said 30s में हमें check करना. Exactly, 30s में if you know that you have a blood pressure problem, you can easily check it. And these are preventable diseases. All of these are preventable diseases.
Can heart disease be reversed by lifestyle?
Absolutely it can. What is the number one silent risk factor for heart disease? Hypertension. Right.
Who's the one?
It's a silent thing.
Prevention is better than cure. So what does that truly mean in practical terms?
It's actually better than cure. It's inexpensive. It doesn't cause you hospital days. Today, आज के दिन में you can get blood test done in a city. आप किसी को बुला लेते हो and you can get a blood test done. And then the moment you know कि my parameters are wrong, you can get it correct. And then you save a lot of time. Your quality of life gets better.
So preventive health में हमें कौन-कौन से ऐसे tests करवा लेने चाहिए in 30s so that कि we should be aware कि आगे आने वाले time में हमें problems ना हो.
Basic markers like fasting blood sugar levels, fasting insulin, HbA1c level. HbA1c is one marker जहाँ 3 महीने का blood sugar levels देख सकते हो. Body composition analysis to look at how much muscle mass you have, how much visceral fat you have. That's very important. Getting a baseline ECG done because आपका heart rate कैसा है. Getting a baseline ECG done is always good. 30s में we would, and then after 40s maybe get an echocardiography done.
Preventive health centers are emerging in India. How is it different from traditional hospitals?
So preventive health centers, standalone हो चाहे किसी और के साथ, preventive health centers have a big role to play because they are trying to catch a disease before the disease has actually come. Hospitals can catch a disease only after the disease has come, but preventive health centers can actually catch it much ahead and then help you to plan. And these centers or jahan bhi hai, whatever center, these centers can, you can talk about how to have a healthy lifestyle. How many minutes of exercise do you think should be done on a weekly basis? If people who actually exercise 150 minutes a week live longer, have a better life. Yes.
Great. Silence, guys. Okay, next question. How can preventive screening help detect heart disease before it comes serious?
They do a low dose CT करते हैं, so they can look at your calcium score. So ये आपका कितना calcium deposition है, how are you? So those are things that can be done. Then an ECG can detect. It can detect blood preventive blood checks like lipid profiles. If your LDL is high, has a direct correlation with heart disease. If your LDL is high, we can predict that this person can have a heart disease. Yes. So all of these combined together, it's not one thing. हम सारा combination करने के बाद we have an idea that this person is vulnerable towards heart disease, and then we prevent all of this.
So lung cancer, liver and all that, इनका जितना अनुरा में है, how do they detect? किस तरीके से वो detect हो जाता है?
They have a low dose CT. So basically what होता क्या है कि CT scans generally they have a lot of, and then with that low dose CT using an artificial intelligence, they try to magnify the data and then look at what's there in the lung or in the heart.
Should companies make annual health checkups, screenings mandatory for the employees?
I think so. I'm one of the assessors for healthy workplaces, global healthy workplaces, and I've been doing it for the last many years and talking to the top companies in the world. So we see that people who invested in annual health checkups have a data of their employees. Their quality of life inside the organization is increased. What is BMI? How do you calculate BMI? So it's basically a ratio of weight divided by height square. Someone has a high blood pressure. What should you be controlling? Sodium, yeah. All of you know about it.
One daily habit you swear by?
I exercise.
Okay, one food you would completely avoid?
All ultra processed food. I don't eat ultra processed food.
Morning workout or evening workout?
Less preference, but yes, morning workout.
Cardio or strength training?
I would prefer both, but then strength training is very important.
One biggest mistake people make for heart health?
Not going for checkups.
Sugar or stress, which is worse?
Stress is definitely something which is worse.
Your go-to quick healthy snack?
Almonds or dry fruits.
10,000 steps or 30 minutes workout?
30 minutes workout.
One test everyone must do yearly?
Your HbA1c, lipid profile on a regular basis.
Fitness app or traditional routine?
Traditional routines are much better. You don't need an app. Even if you don't have a fitness app, doesn't matter. But traditional routine, yes.
One word for preventive health?
It's a must. It is not a choice anymore. It's something which you have to do.
One piece of advice for a healthy heart?
Good sleep. Sleep well. That is very, very important. And be active.
Longevity means what to you in one line?
Do more, so that you can feel better and live longer. What is one of the biggest lifestyle diseases that we are seeing in India? Just raise your hand. Diabetes, yes.
Diabetes,
yeah.
Right.
We are, unfortunately, we are becoming the diabetic capital of the world.
And thank you so much, Dr. Saumik, for coming on the show. It's been wonderful and it's been an honor for us. Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot.